Why is it that driven, successful, intelligent entrepreneurs procrastinate on the project that's dearest to their heart? In this video, I'm going to show you the secret that lies behind procrastination, and it's not what you think. Welcome, my name is Evelyn Brink and I am the confidant to the stars. I work with high-level star performers and star entrepreneurs on up-leveling their business and their life. So why is it that really intelligent, driven, organized people like you will procrastinate on the thing that is actually really, really important? Now, when clients ask me that, then they come up with these philosophies of because it's my childhood, or maybe it's my codependence, because I have to please others, that I prioritize all the projects that involve other people wanting something from me. Or it's because life, life, it gets so it just takes over and things happen. Or people say it's my self-sabotage. It's the secret idea that I don't really like myself, so I set up the best possible scenario for destruction, pain and doom, so that I can suffer and just prove to myself how much hate and spite I have. Maybe. I don't think that's actually what's the cause of that. And the root cause will be so deceptively simple, you probably will dismiss it, which is why we will overcomplicate it so you can really use it, okay? When you believe that there's something to blame for your procrastination, then your solution will be informed by that. In other words, most people think that in order to overcome procrastination, you need to be more disciplined. The idea is to bring in more structure, more pressure, more force, because you know what, if we add more pressure to you, maybe then even you will finally get your act into gear, as if you really did need more pressure on yourself. But maybe if we can hold you accountable, maybe if you promise me to do, maybe you need to be punished if you don't do what you said you would. Maybe we need a reward system because we're quite nice, aren't we? Maybe you need more discipline. And I'm going to suggest that any of these more linear based, also known as masculine type ideas, are actually going to be less conducive than you'd hoped for. In fact, the solution is so deceptively simple, it's unreal. I have observed that in exactly 100% of the cases of procrastination, what lies underneath is, drumroll, unkind self-talk. There is a chatter that we have in our head that stops us from doing it because it's really not very nice. It goes along the lines of, well, I better get this right. I gotta do a good job on this. Or else, well, if I don't get this right, then if I f up, it'll cost me my reputation. My business could burn. Ooh, I like what she did. That is good. My face already says I can't do it like that. Ooh, yeah, well, that's what professional looks like, indicating that I'm not professional. We start cringing about ourselves, talking ourselves down. And quite frankly, honestly, if I criticized and talked you down like this and said to you, oh, what? Really? You want to sing a song now online, but you haven't had singing lessons? Cool. Yeah, that sounds like a really great, vulnerable share. Great idea. How big are the chances that you start skipping down the road and enjoy singing a song online? If I said to you, yeah, it's a great idea you want to go live when you already mostly don't know what to say on video. Give it a go. Let everybody see you fail. I mean, why not? What have you got to lose except your reputation, your good feeling and your self-esteem? How big are the chances that you're gonna go home and really do it right now? When you're aligned with yourself, when you're a yes to what you're doing, it's so much easier to do the thing. But when we're a secret no or an unsecret no, it's such a drag. It is such a drag to be told off and still try. Doesn't it remind you of something? When I was a kid, I played piano and I gave a concert every year. And my granddad said, well, you're not Mozart, You need to practice more. And so I practiced so hard, but no matter how hard I practiced, I'm not Mozart. I need to practice more. And it was never, so the feeling is it's never good enough. I hate playing piano to other people because I internalized the voices of criticism that says it's just not good enough. No wonder I don't like it, right? And it takes a lot to overcome these voices, we know that. But the solution is deceptively simple because, my friend, all it takes is being nice to yourself. That one. Yeah. Being kind to yourself, being understanding to yourself, being compassionate to yourself. You know, if you do something for the first time, it's likely you won't be the best in the world. Reality says, you know, if you do something for the 10th time, it's likely you won't be the best in the world. Reality says, you know, it's likely that even if you do things quite a lot of times, it's likely you're not the best in the world, and that's okay. Can you still do it just because you want it? Reality is a really powerful frame of reference. And the first thing that gets lost when we get caught up in this negative self-talk, oh, you can't do that, Now, here's the thing. The more educated you are and the more well-versed you are in the languages of personal development, the more sneaky this unkind self-talk becomes. For years, I could safely say that I did not identify with having negative self-talk because the talk just went stumm. But instead, we have things like, yeah, right. Right? This looking at yourself and going, nah. You don't need a whole sentence of, I'm not good enough, this is never going to happen, this is not going to work out, no wonder I'm not in Hollywood. You just need that simple, it's already going to be enough for us. Even that, just that, so quick, so sneaky. So, if you find yourself procrastinating on things that are actually close to your heart and you're wondering, how on earth can I get over myself? Let's stop being so dramatic. There's nothing you need to get over. But you have an opportunity, my friend, to up-level on the kindness that you show to yourself. Didn't you think discipline was the solution to overcoming procrastination? Maybe you were right after all. Because the greatest discipline is mastering self-love. And that is definitely worth practicing. Now, I promised you that that was way too simple, so we're gonna overcomplicate it so you too can use it. So here's my 500-step process for you so you can take this really serious. Step 1, analyze yourself to death until you're so tired of being stuck in the place that you really want to change. Step 2, decide you want to change. Call 10 people and tell them you will do it. Hold yourself accountable to that. Step 3, forget all that. Sit down, take a breath. Step 4, turn your hands around like so. Step 5, say something nice to yourself. Anything, like, well done for just showing up and doing this video, Evelyn. No matter how it turns out. Do you know what? I like you. Step, where am I, 5 or 6? Don't worry so much about which step you are. There's many more to come so that you too can think that this is a proper process. Step 7, let yourself off the hook. Imperfect is great. Imperfect is the new perfect. Yay! Step 8, remember perfection doesn't exist because people like you and me always have room to grow, and we love growing, so we will just keep developing. And as soon as we've done something to a great standard, we have already developed the skill to do it to an even better standard. It's the artist syndrome. See my video on this one. And step 9, rinse, repeat maybe. Step 10, can we just stop the stupid steps now already and just get on with it? I hope you enjoyed this. Make use of this. Have a wonderful day. Let me know what project you have started tackling and update me on just how kind you have been to yourself. It will encourage you, me, and everyone who hears it. Thank you and see you soon. Procrastinate! Don't let it wait! If you do procrastinate, oh yeah, let important things wait, oh yeah, just bring it on. One day out of life, just one day, you could be so kind. Procrastinate, make it late, woo! Procrastinate, we could celebrate. Yeah.